節目ね。あと何やった？いや最近物忘れ激しくて、侍女で踊りましょう。侍女で踊りましょう。思い出した。ネクロがいいや。刀持ったせりゃぶっときよで。沖田総司様の踊りやで。逮捕や鉄砲には弱いけどな。まあ確かにな。しかし剣伝とでかい花火ぶち上げたるで。踊れつらんなく男を侍や。愛をつらんなく女子も侍やでね。切ってみせますその野蛮。見せるであのクソが。I love侍。今日も誰だたきたはたきたはた。侍女。いいやねんか今日くらい。ブレコやで。うわ器ちっちゃ。お砂糖が知れるで。むしゃも長倉もはじめちゃんも沖田総司温度で踊りましょう。はいこれちゃんと踊れ。おい踊れや。綺麗なものなどわしにはないで。なんなやからも出てこいや。ただし逮捕や鉄砲とかそういうのはあかんね。そういうのあかん。ねえやちゃんとわしに勝たせろや。勝ったなんて食うだけ。それこそ侍や。勝ったなんてもうええか。刀で守れ。それこそが侍や。蹴ってみせろってそんなまんば。蹴ってみせろバカ野郎バカ野郎。おいらが侍。明日も誰だったきたはたきたはた。侍女。じゃあ37度だ。その温度ちゃうわ。今度の時ですが沖田総司より一言。この腐った世の中に町の刀で風穴を開ける維新を起こして強い日本を取り戻す。その野望蹴ってみせるで。あんにゃらぶっ殺してるで。蹴ってみせるでお前。その無謀断ち切ってるわ。みんなまとめて蹴り刻んだら。おいらは侍。今日も誰ぞたきたはたきたはた。侍女。足はフリフリ祭りよ。侍温度で踊りましょう。さあ最後みんな一緒にいくぜ。侍女で踊りましょう。
Okay. How's this working? Alright. So let me know if you hear anything coming through my speakers. I'm using my desktop speakers because I don't want to wear my headphones. Testicle? Thank you, Cohen. I'm getting mogged right now. My fucking head is falling out. Is my controller not plugged in? There we go. Let me figure. I forgot this. What's up with my sensitivity, man? How are you guys doing? I'm doing horrible, don't even ask. Get off my way! It's like the first time I played a video game in like a week. If you don't know, I have like a middle ear infection. It's pretty bad. Bomba 2008. Dude, hold on, I gotta look this up. How much does a let's go to eBay. I don't know if you can hear anything on my computer. Let's go to eBay. How much does a Ron Paul 2008 flag go for? A campaign poster goes for like $8. Ron Paul for president is $70. Ron Paul for president 2012. We get a Ron Paul 2008 badge. Like $7. Is there a flag? I need it for my the furry parachute suicide.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it, jerkbag! This is my kill.
I think this quest is busted. Did you guys see that, fuck, my lips are so chapped.
Exploiting noob hacker.
Did you see that, the US versus Canada hockey game? That shit was crazy. The puck hits the ice. Immediately, they're degloving and fighting. The first fight happened within the first second of the match. It was 3 fights in 9 seconds, I think. Total mogging. Devastating to the Canadian population. It's over for them. Do I have more explosives? 25% tariffs on knuckle sandwiches. What happened is the Canadian, like, so that the US national anthem was being played and the Canadians decided to boo the entire time. So the U.S. team started beating the shit out of the Canadian team the entire time, like non-stop.
Follow quickly.
Like they escalated from fistfights to full force slamming them into the walls and glass.
Another dead end.
I think at one point they ran out of people
I
to
just remembered,
like
this next fight won't work
substitute
unless
because
Roland
everyone
is
was in the
here.
penalty
Probably
box.
just take a break until Roland shows up.
Stop it. Roland's not.
Oh, I got an idea. The gatekeeper says...
More Orcish scrolls. It reads, retrieve the White Knight, for only he can open the way.
What grade is
Nah,
it?
I know
Singularity?
just where he is. Wait, point!
And then the U.S. team won. Mogged. Absolute mogged. 51 punches landed, one for each state, baby. But, there's blows, dude. I'm deaf in one ear right now. Hard of hearing in the other.
Suddenly, you see the White Knight before you in all of his handsome
I remember,
glory.
you can't find it online, but it's like the story of Ty in Blood Games.
It's Roland!
About how he had sugar bites all over his wiener, so it like swelled up and he had like an elephant penis. That's kind of like what I'm experiencing, but with my ear.
We'll talk later. Help me fight this thing.
You know? Like, I get it. I get it. If there was like a demon, like a bug that bit your wiener, and it got really big, would you let it bite your wiener? What am I wearing? There we go. Much easier. Imagine if your dick had the mold. Spider. Anyways, Cap. Much easier. Cap, so...
Hey, Shorty, you're the best.
I need to get out a notepad here.
This
Do I have
can't be
one?
helpful. You fought well, girl. I'll be honored as hell to join your quest.
Roland doesn't talk like that.
He doesn't
Oh,
know
there's
this.
a call play.
Yes, for shizzle. Now let's go.
The fuck is a notepad?
Hey,
My
girl.
desk is a
I
mess
was
right
in that
now.
blimp looking for the queen
Whatever.
before somebody burned it.
Cap, are you here right now?
So, who's this queen anyway? What are we looking for?
She's the most beautifulest woman in the history of ever. Shorty's got legs for days.
Wow, that was unhelpful. Tina? Tina!
Sorry. Just thinking about them legs.
I hate when people do that. It makes my fucking skin crawl.
Ah, the White Knight. Stand here and raise thy sword, good sir.
Okay.
Behold, the path to the Tree of Life is open. Mayhaps we shall find your queen there.
What is this place?
Vitality Grove. This is where the Tree of Life first happened. The tree holds all the good and natural magics of the world. The Queen must have come here to reverse the sorcerer's curse. The Queen's,
Not here, it's over.
not here.
The writings say we could reverse the curse ourselves with a simple ritual. Give me the blood fruit. We shall reverse the curse, then find the queen ourselves. Gods of the old magics, give me the strength to undo the horrible curse that was cast by the hands of intelligent and super awesome sorcerer. Oh, crap. Ghost King spell. Booyah! Face! Handsome sorcerer here. See, I kidnapped the queen like 3 hours ago. Sorry, in my tower. Thanks for helping me summon the Ghost King here, though. That was nice. Have fun dying.
What? The gatekeeper was actually the handsome sorcerer all along? Plot twist!
Wait, what? That makes zero sense.
Plot twist!
I fight for the Queen!
What's up, Chidoric?
As a representative of the Queen's Imperial Guard, anyway, if you're looking for the Queen,
Imperial Guard? Or Hammer?
you need to cut through the dwarven slave lines to reach his tower.
Welcome back, Cap.
Don't stop killing!
Shut up. So, Cap, I had a question for you. Is there a reason for me to get an on-level Rough Rider?
You enter the dwarven mines. You hear the anguished wails of the sorcerers, political prisoners, and enslaved dwarves.
Because I'm thinking about it, and off the top of my head, the only real
These
reason...
mines house Ragnar, king of the dwarves and leader of the anti-sorcerer resistance.
The only real...
Mayhaps if you talk to the dwarves, you could join forces and become unstoppable, mayhaps.
Don't worry, boys. My charisma is off the
Oh,
chart.
can you... The game sounds echoing.
I'll convince him to...
Lily. Whoever rolls highest will talk to him. Throw them dice.
Let me know if that makes sense.
Ooh, sorry, Lil. Looks like Brick's gonna talk to the Dwarf King.
I have a bad
I
feeling.
just don't remember off the... Because I'm sick, I'm not focusing very well. And I can't remember off the top of my head, because my plan is to do Hammerlocks on True Vault Hunter instead of Ultimate Vault Hunter. And I can't remember if there's anything worth going into Hammerlocks to get on level for, other than the Rough Rider. And it's like, it's a Rough Rider. All I would be doing is getting it for permanent, all I'd be doing is getting it for permanent move speed. Hydra, that's right. Okay. Thank you. What's up, Jed? Fuck that pun. I got a job? Sick. What's the job? Sucking dick? A writer you need for Inconceivable? I've never really used an Inconceivable build. But Tina's, I would do, I would do on, god damn it. Tina's I would do on TVHM, just to blow through the dragons, because, I mean, there's not really anything they drop that's worth it, right? Blockade is good for doing more dragons. You know? Then you have what? Is it the Omen that they drop? Or I think it's the Omen. Fuck the Omen. Then you get the, what else do they drop? They drop the, Stinger? Is it the Stinger? I mean, who fucking cares? I'll send you an entire $1? Hell yeah. $1 maybe. Okay. But Tina's would be done. Tina's and PS Big Game Hunt I would complete on TVHM. And then I would only do them partially on UVHM. I think a better level farm for me is killing Gi. Because I'm going to be doing... A better level farm is Gi, I think. Because I can just kill the worms for 11,000 XP each. Because I can actually kill Gi. Yeah. Another thing is that I would be doing... Lilith is UVHM. Borg is TVHM entirely. Because I can get to a torque vending machine in 2 minutes. I don't think they posted the rules yet. I doubt the rules will change because I think the rules from last year were really good. I think they were like the best rules they've had. They were solid. They allowed creativity and stuff. They weren't overly restrictive.
My boys are itching to fight by your side.
They all made sense.
Rick, don't. If you just talk to him, we can...
I punch him.
Just gonna stare at me? Or you gonna say
a bloody
something about
creeper.
freedom? He was gonna lead us to freedom.
Screw you.
Damn it, Brick! Now we gotta fight through him to get out of here.
Yeah, it didn't force you to play Maya and Salvador.
Wait. Are you fighting the dwarves? You're such an idiot. How did you morons manage that? You guys are so dumb. Thanks, though.
You're killing me here, Brick. I'm getting taunted by a 13-year-old girl doing the voice of a grown man.
I told you guys we should have waited for Roland to play. His character has the highest leadership skill.
Still hear it echoing? Alright, one sec. Scarlet's. That's UVHM. What element? What element should I go for on the Sandhawk? I could go
In the
electrical.
distance, you see a lonely wizard blocking your path.
So here's the
You can
thing. I
help us out
could.
here. I say we talk to him.
With words.
I don't know why y'all looking at me.
How are things? Oh, no! Another band of adventurers looking to take down the
Is that a
sorcerer.
fidget spinner?
You won't make it. You'll either die or be enslaved.
I know Shock's almost run it, but I'm thinking of getting it like. Is there like a realm I get it specialized? You know, like fire, so I can kill Hatterax without having to farm it out.
Hey! You're... Damn it!
Having to farm out a conference call. I mean.
Sorcerer's Castle, I'll mark the exit on your map. But if you die, you won't be able to say I didn't
The
warn
exit
you,
is locked
because
by
you'll be
dwarven
dead.
door locking magic.
Well, damn. Now how do we get out of
Plan
here?
on killing Saturn.
That wizard may know something about dwarven door locking magic.
Yeah. That's not a.
Let me open the way for you.
That's not a bad idea. And I did have trouble dealing with Saturn for quite a bit because Saturn sucks.
No way! That's like my third favorite type of magic! Look, you're gonna need the secret dwarven passphrase to open the door. Go find some weird runes scattered around the mines. I bet those are the letters making up the passphrase. If you'll find the letters, you can probably get out of here. In fact, I found one just the other day. But you can't have this one. You can find your own.
Bibber?
Aww.
Nice! That looks like the symbol for the letter T. 1 letter down, 3 to go.
You!
Let me teach you the
Sorcerer
ways
told me
of
about
magic.
you. Said you'd come for his queen. Well, tough titty. I'm in charge of these mines, and you'll never get the other runes. Never!
Fact! All great wizards have big beards. Fact! Robots are incapable of growing beards. Turbo fact! If you could get me some dwarven beard hair, I would look swank as heck. Now, you could just shoot dwarves for their beards, but that sends the hair. Instead, we're going to have to trick them into killing themselves. Hit the dwarves with the boost gun to get them drunk, then hit them into some mining. It's gonna be morally ambiguous.
Yeah, going fire. I would be getting a fire conference call for Hector anyways. So for Hatterax anyway, so I'd have it for Hector. Having a corrosive one would be good against like large opponents though. Because there are quite a lot of few like large armored opponents. Check this out.
He has caught the gay disease. Kill him with hammers.
Sudden Tiffy crit. Well, let's So there's also Uranus. What's up, Matt? So if I get it, there's Uranus as well, whom I do have to farm.
It's the one who killed Bob! That's the stuff.
I love the booze gun. This thing fucking blows, dude. It doesn't have any lifesteal either.
I feel funny. Get over here, you punk! You push your legs off.
Why'd you have to punch our boss?
What do you get when you cross a bunch of alcoholic dwarves with highly dangerous mining equipment? Let's find out. And that, kids, is why you never drink in so warm, so soft. Keep it up.
I've only finished this quest, I think, one time ever. Actually, no, I don't think I've ever finished it because we never went back and finished Tina's, I don't think. Because Bovey didn't want to, because he hates Borderlands. Killing miners? What am I, trans?
Hello, the little miners.
Another Colossus to slay!
What's up, Degaway? I'm sick like 9 days down and I'm so close to make a ritual and call the old gods for a cure. Dude. I was sick, like super duper sick. Then I had like a horrible allergy attack and now I have this. So I've been like a bunch of different it's like roughly the same, but it's a bunch of different. I'm going from one illness to the next. This is like a month straight for me.
It's the one who killed Bob!
I'm getting fucking mogged. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Look at this. Or like 2 out of 3 Americans lost a terrible hockey fight. I've seen high school players throw better punches than this. What are both teams sucking so badly at throwing punches? I guarantee this guy takes fat black dick. If you rape this guy, he'd fucking moan. Hold on, where's the fan? He's got like really buff. Both of his arms are really buff, but only in like specific spots. Because he's busy jerking off 2 dudes. Because he's gay. Mogged. Tell that guy, Yellow. Get Yellow in here. Someone tell Yellow to get in here. Someone tell that guy I'm coming to kill him in real life. I'd beat his ass. Tell him to come to Tampa, Florida. I'll fucking knock his ass out. I'm gonna fucking wear him like a sheepskin. This is a tangible threat. I don't care. This is a real threat. Fucking retard, communist freak. This guy was talking about so so you know how they were talking about like reinstituting the gold standard, right? This guy was like, we should not do that. We should have it be we should have replaced the gold standard with aluminum and steel. Fucking idiot. What a fucking moron. That's just real GDP. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Your neck is too long. Your neck is too fucking long. You clench your mouse too hard, your neck's too long, and you're probably fat. And it was like this whole, like, 7,000 word essay on it, and it was nonsense.
Oh, what's that over there? It's a
And it's like,
at the end of a bunch of super sick jumps and stuff.
all this bullshit, all this fucking gay bullshit as to why you should have these stupid like copper, tin, nickel. We need to we should replace the gold standard with aluminum and fart coin. And he brought up crypto as well. Poo poo coin. We need poopy coin.
You know, I'm pretty sure this jump is impossible.
Fine. My bad. I'll make it.
But it's like, here's an argument for the gold standard. I'm faster and stronger than you. Like, I'm gonna fucking wear you like a coat.
You found the dwarven letter A.
That's why we need the gold standard. Also, because the rock is shiny. Stupid. If I walked into a 7-Eleven with a bar of gold, do you think that they would take it? Yeah. Like, I mean, come on. If I walked in with a pallet of steel, they would not accept it. Are you retarded? Don't answer that. I feel like you're not following me here. Can I get some feedback? Does anyone disagree with me? I say with like a giant clenched fist. The ultimate form of debate is killing your opponent. Dehumanize people who disagree with you. That's my... I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Again?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna go into the idea of using, instead of like using a precious metal to back your money, and you're gonna try and do like a resource, like a usable resource. Like, you're gonna try and stick to just a usable, like a valuable resource in terms of like it has a what the fuck? Stop that! Like, it's gotta have a practical use in industry. Which, I mean, I don't have a milling machine. I don't have a metal press. How am I gonna use this raw steel? Fucking moron. So if you tried to pay me with a fucking pallet of steel, I wouldn't take it. Like, oh, hey, here you go. You got 2 tons of lumber. Fuck you! I wouldn't take that shit. Alright, so I'm selling something for 60 bucks, and you roll up to me with 2 tons of lumber. Go fuck yourself. I mean, sure, 2 tons of lumber is a lot of fucking money. But, like, now I have to fucking sell 2 tons of lumber. I asked for $60. And on top of that, it costs money to store things. Let's say I'm running a store. I'm an employee at a 7-Eleven, which I'm not, because I'm not stupid, right? You want to buy a bag of chips and a soda. It's $5.27, and you roll in with 2 tons of lumber. That's basically like $20,000. Sure. Like, you roll in with $20,000. Legally, I'm not allowed to accept that, but, like, you're way overpaying. But I can't fucking take that. How am I supposed to pawn that shit off? Yeah, exactly. If you came in with a live goat, I would be more likely to accept that. Because my Indian boss would accept it as his, like, a new wife. And I could get a raise, you know? That's a joke. I would never work for an Indian. I'd actually starve to death first. I would kill him and steal his stuff. But, that's true, by the way. That's true. But, China virus? No. People will catch, like, a cold and be like, I got COVID! It's like, that's just so you can claim disability. You're a fat fuck. Fat fucking loser. No one has ever caught COVID before. Which was a Chinese bioweapon, by the way. They intended to kill several 100 million people with it. But, unfortunately, the Chinese, in their money-grubbing ways, they sold it on the wet market and they got out early. But, what was I talking about? I hate the Chinese. If we nuked them, like, everyone, like, it wouldn't be from the nuclear fallout, it would be from all the dust and nasty shit that the Chinese put in everything going into the air. Subcontinentals, it was awful. Never trust the Chinese person, they're planning to stab you. But, it's funny you say that, because you're basically a Chinese colony, Corvidian. What was I talking about? Oh, this guy. But, if you're gonna use, like, a resource or something, why not go with an, like, why not back your currency with, like, raw energy? Like, use an energy token.
Yeah, I know, Free Lily. You think it's racist or something? I'll sell downstairs if he thinks it's racist. Hey, Salvador! Is it okay if all the dwarves in my campaign look like you?
Like, all these gay people want to do all this stupid shit with crypto. Just fucking back up your, like, oh, hey, this is worth, like, I don't know, however many watts of electricity. Why don't we have this dollar is worth a gallon of gas. It's backed by a gallon of gas. There you go. Gallon of gasoline. A gallon of gasoline, and then you have a dollar. It's worth 100 watts of electricity. But everyone, the funny thing is, I'm absolutely, it is crazy what's going on right now with the libertarians right now. Because they begged for like decentralization, breaking down the government, getting rid of all this stuff, releasing all these files, killing people, and then they also wanted the gold standard back. Now that the gold standard is being optioned, they're mad about it. Like, well, you're gonna have to also put silver in there to stop the economy from destabilizing. And the thing is, these people are like, we need to destroy the whole government and invoke anarchy and destroy everything. But the government, we can't let the economy destabilize for a couple months because of the gold standard. You gotta put silver in. You gotta put silver in. You gotta put copper, and you gotta put cadmium. You gotta put every precious mineral. You gotta put every fucking rock on planet Earth into this. You gotta have every mineral on Earth. We need precious gemstones. We need bismuth-backed dollars because the economy might go for 2 minutes when we go back to the gold standard, so fucking fiat currencies don't rape us anymore. What's wrong with these Donald Trump went to the Libertarian National Convention. And he said, when I win, I'm gonna put libertarians in my cabinet. And they fucking booed him. Listen. He said, when I win, I'm gonna put libertarians in my cabinet. And they fucking booed him. What? I'm gonna fill my cabinet with your guys. And they're mad. I don't see many... You gotta put zinc in, totally not the owner of a zinc mine. Exactly, dude. You gotta put zinc back dollar, dude. They're peddling zinc supplements. Like, dude, we gotta eat our dollars so that way our cum shots are maxed. He's fucking... They're so gay. They will never... what is it? The Libertarians got like a... They got congressmen in I think the House of Representatives I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. No one knows who he is. I don't think he's accomplished anything. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like... They're so fucking gay. They're so gay and annoying. And the thing is, I don't disagree with libertarian ideas. I think they're kind of rock solid in a way. But they want to die on their purity spiral hill rather than get anything done, you know? And whenever they get exactly what they want to cry that it's not delivered exactly the way they wanted it. They want, I heard someone describe it, they want an Adonis flying across the sky with the sun behind, a golden Adonis flying across the sky with a chariot pulled by golden goats. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. They were mad because of the naturalization laws being brought into question. They're like, oh, but that's unconstitutional. That's unconstitutional to deport people who were born here. It's like, no, because there's literally been a Supreme Court case on it that was for slaves, not for people farting out children on magic dirt. Not for Chinese people, which is what it is. Chinese people taking advantage of us. Because Chinese people are evil. Without exception. If you're Chinese, sorry, you've got to go back to hell where you came from. Tried to trick me into giving her a pizza. Did you give her the pizza? Listen, whenever a woman's trying to trick you into doing something, and you realize what she's doing, what you need to do is take advantage of the situation. Like, you need to take control of the situation. And be like, yeah, what you gonna give me for it? Like, just start treating her like she is a bargaining chip in her own... She's trying to trick you into doing something for her, thinking that she's leading you on. So just go with that pretense and be like, okay, do it, but force her to make good on it, you know? Abduct her. Wear her skin. Be like Buffalo Bill. Just start killing people. Just start fighting gooners like in the Yakuza. Now we have a like a UFC based economy. Like the number one thing you're selling is like whey protein powder. But like libertarians act like these fucking nerds. They're all just fucking nerds. That's it. They're all fucking nerds. They're like, hey, dude, it's like you go up to they're like the kid that you would go up to their house and ask if they want to come out and play or some shit. They're like, oh, I gotta go ask the Constitution if I can do that, and they're like fucking 38. They're all fucking lame. And they act like, oh, the Constitution this, the Constitution that. It's like, clearly they've never fucking read it. Animals, dude. We should kill them for being different. My head hurts. Anyways, if you think differently from me, I think that we should settle this in a battle of wits. By wits, I mean it's a boxing match. It's who's smart enough to bring a gun into the arena. Well, none of them have read the Federalist Papers, since they read the amendment and take it from a literal stance, rather than following an originalist opinion or like a logical stance. And that's not like oh, it's just common sense. I'm so smart. Mine is logical. It's more like, what would this mean? If you followed it as you're interpreting it literally, what's the logical conclusion? Suddenly there's too many brown people in your country. I mean, think of it like this, right? If you had 1 trillion Japanese people coming over here, okay. If you had 1 trillion Japanese people coming over here and giving birth, and then like their entire extended family is getting citizenship, that's not a good thing. And they were sending all their fucking money back to Japan. I'm swearing a lot. That's a sign of intelligence. Just so you know. Oh, my tummy. I shouldn't have drank that expired evil milk. Let's see if I can remember this in my sick mind. Eh? Am I supposed to do it in reverse?
fake puzzles. I
It wasn't doing
brainstorm.
anything. Whatever. I don't
Is
care.
that how you wanted us to solve the puzzle?
Yeah. Let's go here.
I liked it.
We're getting more Legal Eagle vids on my algorithm about the Trump administration. It's gonna be some one-trick pony. Oh God, Legal Eagle. So, Legal Eagle is a Legal Eagle is like a fraud and a freak. He, to put it nicely,
Only one
guy is a total sham. Actual lawyers don't even know the guy. He's done like nothing. He probably passed the bar. He might be a real lawyer, but he's a total shill, right? His big claim to fame is that he does, like, every now and then he claims to do video game lawsuits and then just they go nowhere. He sued the Trump administration once and that just disappeared. He did no coverage of the Biden administration despite it being a gold mine for lawyers. And the Biden administration was constantly getting sued. Daily Show and Jimmy Kimmel saying Trump is giving huge concessions to Russia over Ukraine. So far from what I've heard, the only thing I've heard is that Trump's been talking to Putin and he's going to be bringing in Zelensky. But in my opinion, I don't think Zelensky's long for the leadership role. I wonder if Ukraine, it'd probably look pretty rough. I don't know how they're going to do it. Because Ukraine, if they do want a different leader, even if they ended up getting a new one in,
entered a lair of Great Tooth the dwarf.
it kind of looks
The sorcerer
sus
brainwashed him into running this place. You also noticed
if they
earlier
suddenly
this
got a
month
new leader at the time that they're making peace with Russia.
Welcome to my lair. Now flee and die!
But,
A boss fight? Let's do this.
in my opinion, I don't think Zelensky wants the war to end.
I feel
But all I've really heard
you broke the sorcerer's
is that
control over me. You must want to get out of this horrible place.
there's peace talks going on.
Our saviors, the password rune. Thank you for. Whoa! Wait a minute. You're the
And the US is involved in them.
emancipator.
Which, I fucking called it. I've been right.
I said it was
The only way the war's gonna end is if the US or a EU coalition, which would never happen because the EU is beyond weak, got together and act as a guarantor of any whatever deal that they hashed out. But I don't think Zelensky wants his, I don't think Zelensky wants the money to stop rolling in. And I'll be honest, think whatever you want. I don't think he would be, like, I find it strange that he's supposedly absent from peace negotiations for so long. Or is he? But then again, there is a media blackout on that, so. See you around, Cedric. You got lost? Yeah, he went to go see his wife touring Europe using U.S. money. There's a message to lead to a deal with Trump to give Ukraine resources to the U.S. for a peace deal and after military aid. Yeah, right now Trump's going around saying, give us all your resources. We give you a bunch of money. Give us your resources right now. You got a lot of stuff to give us. Give it to us. It's like he's retroactively lend-leasing. Yeah, Ukraine owes us a lot of fucking money. Hey man, Zelensky's wife touring Europe while soldiers are dying? It's one thing to hide her. She's fucking toured it with designer handbags on the US's dime. That ain't right. Put her ass on the front lines. I'm a pro-Ukrainian, but they are really super corrupt. I don't think being pro-Ukraine or against the idea of Russia invading them means supporting their government. Which, like, you'll see a lot of people on the left kissing Zelensky's ass, when really it's just a money laundering scheme. And, I remember Ukraine was considered one of the most corrupt countries on Earth. Like, I think the only country that came close was Russia, and then, like, the other shithole countries that barely qualified as, like, having states.
We gotta walk all the way back? Oh, man.
Alright, girl, alright. Here. I made some glowy
Like, you couldn't point to them on a map because their borders are so disputed.
Whatever that is, I want.
RATF? We have to unscramble that?
But then the war started,
Is it raft? I bet it's
and
raft.
suddenly Ukraine was some perfect angel. And I remember distinctly watching videos of Ukrainian civilians lying dead in the street because of their own government bombing them. Or Ukrainians bombing, firing artillery into civilian population centers, like steppe Russians. And then the entire history between Russia and Ukraine up to that involving the Soviets. And it's like, maybe Europe and the US shouldn't be involved at all in a war that's 100 years coming.
Feel the power! I've got my magic beard, but my wand's running a little low on magic juice. Here, take it.
I do like Trump's approach to, like, the Israel-Gaza war. and the Russia-Ukraine war, where it's stop the war, I don't give a shit about anything else. But you had a lot of, frankly, I'd say stupid people whining about it. But you gotta be a moron. It's like, they've got like all these insane... There's like an active war going on, people are dying, and they're like, but what if he profits from it? But what if he profits from it? But what if he has a secret agenda and stuff? And it's like, dude, you can't just out yourself. You can't just out yourself as being like this next level schizophrenic.
Guys! Did somebody say fart? What a stinky thing to say!
I would want to be I'm a war profiteer. When this war broke out, I made money off of it, so my head hurts.
With the Sorcerer's Tower in sight, you think of what you're going to spend your reward money on once you rescue the Queen.
Guns. And guns.
I just want to see who wins. Dude, and then there's the people when he's like, I'm gonna buy Gaza. I'm gonna buy Gaza and they're gonna pay for it. They're gonna build Gaza for me. Like people are like, no, what happened to America first? And they're all a bunch of like people who are. This is the funny part. You have all these people claiming to be America firsters, but the moment you talk about doing anything that would even indirectly benefit Israel, they want to. The whole administration is corrupt from the top to the bottom, right? Right. So no matter how much good you do for America, nope, no, the administration's over. And most of these people didn't vote for Trump. They didn't. A lot of them are bots, anyways. But it's not America first; it's Israel last. And it's like I really don't give a fuck whatever he does for Israel or to Israel. Like he could blow him up. You could fucking give him $1 trillion. So long as it's doing good for us, I don't care. I don't think giving Israel money is a good thing, though, but whatever. I mean, as long as we get a decent return on giving them money, as in they blow up brown people, I mean, okay. I think all the money Doge is recovering should go towards killing brown people. Thoughts? God damn it. But, the funny part is him saying, I want to buy Gaza and take people out of bombed out ruins and have the nearby Muslim countries take them as refugees so they don't have to live in a hellhole. It really got a lot of people to go mask off, like, for the 8th time in a row. It's crazy that there's some people who don't get like how these people work. Still. Perfect Topnia. Brown people when there is evil and they are indifferent. But you had all these Muslim countries who they're like, oh my god, Israel's evil for bombing our fellow Muslim brothers. And what was the one thing they did? They did nothing. But the only country that did like anything was like Iran, and the only thing they could think to do was to fire a bunch of missiles like twice into Israel, and none of these countries took in Palestinians, and people will come up with some nonsense bullshit as to why they don't. Right? There's this moment where some nurses actually said they killed Israeli patients on video. This is in Australia. Yeah. It got crazy. It was crazy. You get the muzzies out now? Dude, well, another thing is in the U.S., I'll get to this in a second, like, the level of anti-Semitism reached a point where it was not just like, I don't like they try and lampshade it as, you know, criticizing Israel, you know. I had one guy tell me, it is illegal to criticize Israel in 36 states. That's a lie. There are anti-BDS laws, which is an extension of the 14th Amendment, which already applies to businesses. It's literally just a redundant law. It's because the idea is you can't refuse doing business with someone because they're linked to Israel. How is that? That's not criticizing Israel. That's fucking not doing business with someone because of national origin. And they want to... Oh, it's criticizing Israel to cut off someone's money supply. And the thing is, I think... Here's my take. I think a lot of anti-Israeli sentiment has nothing to do with, like, the connection to the banks. It has nothing to do with bombing Palestinians, right? It has nothing to do with their dual citizenship. It has nothing to do with them infiltrating the political system in the U.S. It has nothing to do with their paranoia on the world stage. It has nothing to do with their presence in media companies. It has nothing to do with them trying to cover their tracks, like, in media companies. It has nothing, like, it has nothing to do with any of that. I think it is just a cold, hard, like, this is my take, right? I'm gonna blow your socks off. I think it is merely an extension of anti-American sentiment. That's it. And they try and make up an excuse after the fact. I think it is just because Israel and the U.S. are tied at the hip, either on paper or because the U.S. is one of the few countries that doesn't outright hate the Jews, which Europe hates the Jews. I'm going to say that. Because, like, look at the UN. Like, you have all the thing is, you have all these countries committing atrocities and stuff. The only country that really gets called out is Israel. Israel commits a genocide, they immediately get put on the chopping block, and then nothing really gets done about it. But still, they don't ever turn off the tap. I believe the only other country that got its shit pushed in was Russia. That's because they were already the bad guy. They were already the punching bag. But Israel constantly gets mogged in the UN. The ICC. Look up like the head. What is it? The head prosecutor. Look up the head prosecutor of the ICC. He's like a British Pakistani who apparently has a bunch of allegations of being a fucking creep and, like, molesting women. I think he might actually be a rapist. But in the U.S., you had college campuses being taken over by pro-Palestinian protesters, many of whom didn't even like go to those colleges. This is a mimic? No. Didn't even go to those colleges. They were just people off the street seizing the colleges, and the colleges let it happen. And I remember watching this live. They said, some of the protesters said, we need you to come over here and block this wall so the police can't come in. Even in the U.S., they were using human shields. Or some guy claimed the Israelis created woke things. Well, they used Israeli and Zionist as a dog whistle for Jew. It's just Jew. The reason that they say they target Israel and Israelis and Zionists is because they want to say Jew, but if they say Jew too much, they make it sound like Nazis. I remember when this stuff was really hot, they were calling people who supported Israel Nazis. And I mean, supporting the only Jewish state, I don't think is something a Nazi would do. Like, regardless of all the other stuff. But, I think it really is just an extension. Because, like, you listen to them, and it doesn't make much logical sense because South Africa, completely ignored, right? Azerbaijan, a large Muslim population, I believe it's a Muslim majority in Azerbaijan, attacked Armenia, committed a genocide there. It was over 100,000 people displaced and murdered. Silence. Just complete fucking silence. No one gave a shit. I don't even think the Armenians did any, like, I don't even think there was a border. Like, the border was contested, but I don't even think the Armenians did anything to, like, spur on Azerbaijan, like, aggression. Holy fuck. Like, it wasn't even, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not entirely familiar with that part of the world, because it's irrelevant. But completely silent while these other atrocities are happening. The only one they seem to care about is Israel-Palestine. What's up, man, guys? And it's because they believe Israelis are white, and Israelis are successful. So what do? They chose the Palestinians who are not white and are not successful. It's an extension of not Zionism. It's an extension of Marxism and anti-American sentiment. That's my take. And I don't think some gay centrist or like moderate fence sitter perspective is really going to help. Well, it doesn't matter. I know the joke, but it doesn't matter because you have an outside group claiming that the Israelis are white when 60% of them are native to the Middle East. Sephardic Jews exist? Oh, I mean, you show them that the Sephardic and Ashkenazi Jews fucking hate each other. The only time they're not fighting is whenever Muslims are nearby. Oops, I accidentally dropped my Jewish population graph for the Middle East. Oh no! What is it? Hold on, let me see. I can actually pull it up. Jewish population in and people get mad when you show them this. Here. This is actually from Reddit. Here you go. That's true, Cap. So you have a massive decrease in the number of Jews throughout the Middle East, dropping to near zero. And in some cases, actually zero. The one funny thing is over here, you can't see it, but it's in Afghanistan. One known Jew. And here's one. Iraqi, the Jewish Iraqi dishes on Shabbat, blah blah blah, whatever. But you show them that, and it's like their brain short circuits. They can't comprehend it. They think that Israel popped up one day, and it's all European and American Jews. They don't think that there were any Jews in the Middle East, even though the Jews came from the Middle East. And it's like, huh. And the thing is, Right now, to circle back around, Donald Trump talks about moving the Gazans out of the what is now rubble, as is Gaza, right? Where it's literally unlivable, and having the Muslim countries take in the Muslims so they can live near where they used to be and rebuilding it, right? And people call it an ethnic cleansing. Okay. What has the Muslim world been doing to the Jews if that's the case? This is weird conspiracy theory that the Ashkenazi Jews are actually Turkic. Whatever. But what they want you to really not pay attention to is what this all means for the trout population. but it's all... The whole debate is to get you to think, oh, poor innocent brown people who are killing each other. It's like... What the fuck? You bring them over, and they start fucking killing each other, and killing you, right? What is the reason, do you think, that none of these Muslim countries have taken in any of the Palestinians during this horrific genocide by Israel, right? The little Satan, Israel. They've committed this horrible act, right? None of the Muslim countries who condemn it, who consider it so horrible, have taken in any Palestinians in this case. Are you familiar with Black September? Lawful evil monk. Fuck. And the thing is, I'm American, so I have a bit of a history with Muslims. And I remember, and I spent with Palestinians as well. And Jordanians and Egyptians also have history with Palestinians because Egyptians have tried to take control of Gaza in the past. Egypt has been very active in the history of Israel, both against and they've both have attempted to ameliorate the situation and have made it far worse. But at one point, Egypt was took control of the Gaza Strip in order to attempt to unfuck it and gain control of it and try and turn it into not no man's land. And the Palestinians responded by killing the... I'm getting them crossed up. I believe the... Crossed right now. I'm sick, sorry. Was it the king of Jordan who was assassinated? I believe it was the king of Egypt who was killed. And the government of Jordan was overthrown. Yeah, the Jordanian Civil War happened because of Palestinians. They overthrew their host government because they weren't doing enough to destroy Israel. Like you bring them in and they just attempt to destroy their host nation. An attempt to get back at the world, really. That is true. That is true. They're also brown. Unsavory. But I'll have the things they're doing it to Europe too. But I'll have someone tell me like, oh, these poor people. It's like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm American. I know what they're like. Get them out of here. And I remember Asmongold talking about jihad and stuff. And he's like, I don't have any fucking sympathy for these animals. He got banned. And then he pussyfoot walked it back because he's... Asmongold is a loser because he has no fucking spine or morals. But he said nothing wrong. Because you know what? The people who chastised him will say the same fucking thing about America. They'll say the same fucking thing. They'll say the same thing about Europe, and they'll say the same thing about Jews. I don't know how he got popular. He got popular by being like a big MMO streamer, and then he shifted over to being a React streamer. If he was not retarded, he could be better right now, because he's doing a lot of React content where he, like, watches actual news, which is good, because it's a case where the news deserves to have everything they have stolen from them, and everyone working in the news should be killed. We should kill journalists. Thought he was chastised for being super boring and annoying. No, he got chastised and banned for stepping off the plantation. Asmongold is such a rat. He is. He is. He released a video recently where he picked a fight with Hassan because Hassan is being a bitch again. We really should. He's apparently, allegedly, he's on a watch list. They should just black bag him and send him to Guantanamo already. I don't know how he hasn't been scooped yet. People have gone to prison for less than he's done. He's gotta. Someone's gotta do something about these streamers, man. Like, listen. All I'm saying is, people can say free speech. He threatened a sitting U.S. congressman. I think he needs a visit from the CIA. He won't fight Sam Hyde. If I had to back up everything I was saying by a potential visit from Sam Hyde, I'd be like, I bet that's the price of free speech. Freedom isn't free. Sam Hyde can show up at my house and rape me? Okay. Okay. He loves rape. Who? Sam Hyde? Asmongold or Hassan Piker? Ah, fuck. Judeo-Christian is a false term. Some British nationalist. Was it that guy who's Turkish? I mean, I guess it. Hassan Piker is a not so nice word. I have like 3 scripts and I have 3 video scripts and I have 3 different sections where I have like a detailed plan to go to his house and kill him. And I think it's all different plans. I think I might have a little bit of a problem. But the problem is I haven't acted on it. I think if Hassan Piker's skin color was lighter, he would have a right to say it. That's all I'm saying. If he was white, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can say that. But no, he's brown. We need to ship him off to Mexico. He's Mexican, right? And guys, is Hassan Piker Mexican? I can't tell you guys apart. Listen, Hassan Piker, if he fought Sam Hyde and was streaming from a sewer, He's like, he's like, I'm going into hiding, and then didn't go into hiding, right? After he was threatened by Sam Hyde. If he was like, I'm going to hiding, and then all of his streams were like from a storm drain, and he was like training punching walls and stuff, like at the beginning of John Wick 4, he's like punching that board wrapped in rope and stuff, and his fingers are all fucked up. He's like practicing the same punch every day. He's like living in a sewer. He can say whatever he wants. I think if terrorists are funny, they can do whatever they want, dude. You can get away with whatever you want if you're funny. He's from a sewer, pretty much. Pretty much. We should kill him. We need to kill him. Not because I disagree with him, but because he's not funny. I think, yeah, that's really the crux of the issue. Every time I see this, I think Vera Red Dragon, it makes me fucking shiver. But, if you're, like, issuing death threats to Americans, and then you look at the camera, and it's funny, I think that's based, you know? Not because I agree with you, but because it's funny. But, I think comedy's also, like, you get a buff to comedy depending on your skin tone, you know what I'm saying? Like, Indian people can't be funny. That's just, it's just unfortunate for them. Imagine being born Indian, full stop, and then I add on the part, imagine being Indian and wanting to be a comedian. It's sort of like a dark humor. It's people who think Indians are funny are the same people who find Saw as like an absurdist comedy. Same people laugh at Schindler's List. It's just sad. Have you seen Shipment to Honduras? Something Indian train. Oh! Sir, help me, I am fucking Indian. They're like a sick mockery, dude. They're like flesh golems. Sick mockery of God's creation. But, what was I gonna say? I was talking about Israel. India's gotta kill... India is one of the countries that brain drains itself, right? Because like if you're born Indian and you're intelligent, you fucking leave India immediately. It's like bad spawn. It's bad spawn. Our greatest ally, Israel. Yeah. I started taking up the line of Israel might as well be our greatest ally because like the U.S. has no fucking allies, dude. It's Japan. And that's it. But I mean, who is it? Britain? Fuck them. Fuck Britain. Fuck British people. I know Reddit racism. Kill them. Maybe the French people, but not the government. The French people need to nut up. Oh, they're so good at protesting. What, they rip up their own fucking roads while wearing those... Dude, have you seen a French protest? They wear those gay, stupid vests. That their government's like, okay, you can protest, but you have to wear these gay diapers. Dude, if they had a law in Europe where you could protest, but you had to wear a diaper and a binky, they would do it. They would do it. You had to wear a diaper and a binky, and you're just stuck on the bink. They'd be like... And then they'd be fucking protesting like a 5,000% tax because it's not high enough. There's not enough black men to go around to fuck their wives, so they're protesting. Fucking losers, man. Oh, they didn't arrest that one guy for saying the N-word. We have to protest. Oh, no, our pensions secured by the state. We need it. Pension, like, state pensioning is literally just hostage your fucking life, your life. It's literally just hostaging your money. It's like, oh, we're the government. Don't let us fall or all your money's gone. Don't blow us up or your money's gone. It's like, wow, everything's a state program. Everything. Saw a horrible video. Saw a horrible video of an Indian being run over by a train, but he didn't explode. He kept reversing and playing to the tune of Blue Monday. Oh, that's fucked. Government regulated protest. They have their own shit in Mega XD. Yeah. Sounds like black people in the... That's fucked. I'm sick, so I don't remember seeing... I usually remember everyone. I think I've seen you once before. This man joined in is just like, I hate brown people. What a beast. What a wicked, sick, nasty beast. European laws not being such a man state. I mean, the French people, maybe they're okay. But like I remember when they were talking about like, we're gonna take Greenland, and Denmark was like, okay, we don't care. And then France was like, we will not stand for this. We get gay sex from that. We do not. You say this straight sex, this work is below me. I can't do a French accent right now. You say they should just annex the entire planet because besides brown country, because we know that sort of thing turned out before. Yeah. I hope Scandinavians are low on the list. I spit on them. True. Get them out. Yeah, the United States needs to just fucking take Greenland. I say we let Greenland vote. And if they vote wrong, we fucking bomb them. We blow them up. There's like 6 civilian centers in Greenland. Fuck, my feed isn't here. Where is it? Where's my dock? I don't have my feed here, my event feed. So Moonlatex 3. Shit. Whatever. I don't have my event feed. I forgot to put that in after I fucked everything up. So I'm just whatever your name is. One of them called me an anarchist objectivist. What? I scratched my balls. What? Objectivist as in, Ayn Rand? See, this is the gay shit when they get too into, like, this stupid like, psychobabble bullcrap. This political talk, and it's like, you're a poo-poo pee-peeologist, and it's like, dude, I'm gonna smash your fucking head in with a rock and kill you. Like, that's what politics should be based on, is who has like the bigger guns and more boats. Like, bring back gunboat diplomacy and like chopping off heads in front of a Great Wall. Like, the Japanese had it figured out, dude. Scandinavians are fucked, dude. We need to just fucking blow them up. Claw hammers. A couple hammer attacks. Dude, these people are so fucked in the head. They took the Brian Thompson assassination and made it gay. What? You have a tool? What? You got two? What? Thank you, Vinny. I got my tithe. No way. Do I have any? I gotta get the spinning Newports and put that in. I think I have space for like spinning Newports.
Sounds like you could use some help. I'ma summon Roland again.
Kinda wish you wouldn't.
Roland time! Wow!
But like these people talk too much. They're trying too hard to be smart rather than like using their brain. Like libertarian groups do that too. Or like you ever listen to their retard fan fiction about like an anarchist state rather than what if we made it so it was legal to kill government employees? You know? Like it's a fucking stupid wall of text as to how you make some gay anarchist state for gay stupid people work. Where you have like you use a court and a contract instead of just like killing rapists, right? Like normal people in a normal society, you have a government, and if it doesn't do what you want, you kill the people in charge of it. You make like stealing illegal. Or you chop off their hands, right? But hold still. God damn it. But anarchists are like, okay, like ANCAPs and anarchists are like, what if we made like this elaborate fan fiction where like you have courts and stuff that have no enforcement mechanism, and we allude to physical removal, but we have no way of actually physically removing someone. So if someone just says no, then the whole system breaks down.
No one slays the knights. No one.
Yeah, I don't even know why I did that. I'm totally kicking your ass.
Gotcha. Oh, they're fanfics, they're funny. It's funny at first, it gets tiresome. In the street when I was just trying to get annoying, like fuck all this shit, purge Scandinavia. He went on a rant about Bioshock for some reason. The funny thing is, Bioshock, I don't know if I'd call it a critique. It's more like a critique of like Andrew Ryan had space like sea magic thrown at him, and he could have fixed it if he had just done what he did like a little bit earlier. People are like, "Oh, look how it falls apart," and it's like, wow, if only he had done what he did like a month earlier and just killed Fontaine, it would have been fine. Plasma launcher. It's over. The only way they fucked everything for Ryan was literally throwing little ocean magic at him? Yeah. I don't know anything about objectivism or Bioshock. Objectivism is like the philosophy of Ayn Rand. He wrote Alice Shrugged and Fountainhead, and what was her other? What was her other book? Something. It was about. I forgot what it was. Something 18 something. I don't know. Was it 1918?
You drop into the moldy dungeon, embarrassed at how easily the sorcerer lured you into his trap.
Good luck escaping my dungeon, jackasses. It's been real.
But
So, how do we get back to town?
You can't. You trapped, son.
But I want to do side quests and stuff.
Oh, good point.
well, they'll launch into this like gay. You're a. They use like ideological words, just like swears
Sounds like
or like slurs, and it's like your country's overrun with child rapists. Shut up.
Let's go find them.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable cleric station. Good luck on your quest. I am but a humble merchant, and these are my wares. Keep the bullets flying.
What was it talking about it? Oh,
Tina?
yeah, but you had all these Muslim countries, and Donald Trump was like, "I'm gonna buy Gaza," and then suddenly they came out of the woodwork and like, "No, we'll take in a bajillion Palestinians. I swear, don't do it. We'll save Gaza."
Literally downstairs, 6 people are beating info out of a Hyperion.
And they're like parachuting out of planes and stuff
Seriously?
to say "We'll save you, Gaza." Okay, so well, the same people who say that, well, then they want you to capitulate on that, but then they will not hold other people to that same standard. Just don't talk to annoying people. Listen, dude. What we need to do is go back to arguing based exclusively on how handsome is the person talking to you. If a person is ugly, if an ugly person tells you something, throw it out. If an ugly person is like, you shouldn't eat mold, start munching down. Because ugly people, listen, being ugly is not something you're born with. It is a reflection of your soul. It is something that it is something humans are evolved to notice. It is something that we are capable of fucking smelling and seeing on your skin. Right? Because let's say fat people. There are multiple types of fat people. Did you know that? It's not weight. There are. Have you ever seen a guy who looks like Hank Schrader from Breaking Bad, where he is essentially like there's a strongman body type where he is an ogre carrying around a keg, 60 pounds of flesh on his gut, and then he punches through a fucking solid inch of steel plating, right? Like he looks like the tank from Left 4 Dead if you put like a barrel of lard. Literal Gragas running around. True. And then you have doughy soy boys who like all of their weight is in their hips, and they look like if you slapped them they would keep jiggling. Those are the people that you can see they're evil. Like you can smell evil on people. Never listen to an ugly person. Now, deformed people are not evil. They're not ugly. Have you ever seen a deformed person? You never say they're ugly. You say they're deformed. They're not pleasing to look at. I've never once thought a deformed person was ugly. Have you? I haven't. But I remember it was actually a literal fucking children's book. Is that you can be missing a tooth, you can have a crooked smile, you can have a unibrow, you can be missing an eye. And if you look good on the inside, if you are a happy, good-natured person, it will show. And you will not be ugly. But no matter how handsome you are, it will, like... If you are ugly and awful on the inside, it will show. The twits, is that it? I forgot exactly what it is. I believe so, yes. Exactly. I've read a lot of things as a kid. Who's sending me shit? True McPatriots. McDonald's fucking makes you a superhuman. A disability more than being ugly as fuck, gross freak of nature. It's different, you know? It's like how you can tell someone's a gooner just by looking at them. They got that true goon stare. Like, you can tell someone's thought process, like, based on physiognomy. You remember that study they did about how, conservatives tend to be better looking than, liberals? We're like, yep, and then they just left it at that. You know, I'm not saying liberals are evil, but just don't follow up. Just don't follow up from there. But lost talents to Gura. I do think it's like, oh, how does this one political party or this one political ideology attract like people who are ugly, you know? I think it's more like people start thinking a certain way, and then it reflects outwardly, you know? I know, I've known plenty of people who, not in the realm of politics, are not bad-looking people. They started to act and behave in a mentally unhealthy way, and they became ugly as a result. You know? Well, I mean, think of it too. If you realize, man, I don't look good, and you set out to improve yourself. Oh fuck, that's a Skeletor. Fuck. I hate the enemies in this DLC. If you set out to improve yourself, even in appearance, right? What does that say? It says you're trying to improve yourself.
Welcome to Cleric Zed's Health Emporium.
People have tried to say pursuing looking good is superficial. And I mean, certainly there's superficial ways of looking at it. But it's a lot more superficial to pursue, like, social ladder climbing. To fit in, to do all that kind of shit. Which people try and portray not being ugly as a vice, and so disgusting social climbing as a virtue. I mean, you don't even have to hit the gym. It's go to the, like, you don't even have to, like, go to the gym, work real hard. Stop eating shit. Stop thinking ugly thoughts. Take a shower. Like, a gym membership fixes a lot of things, but it's not... One thing that people get wrong, it's not going to the gym. The thing is, it's not going to the gym and getting a shredded bod that fixes everything. It's choosing to go to the gym because you want to improve yourself that fixes everything. Like, if you just look at life like that, do something because you want to improve and not because it... Like, ignore the... like, oh, I gotta go to the gym every day for 7 years to get tangible benefits. Who gives a fuck? Go because you want to be better at something. What do you mean? Donald Trump is fucking mogging gay people right now. I think that's good. I wake up and I'm like, thank you, Donald Trump, for making gay people uncomfortable. I was in my local game shop the other day, right? Like last month or whatever. And I needed something specific for a video I'm making. And I was like, Donald Trump, help me, Donald Trump. And I looked, it was right fucking in front of me. I was like, no fucking way. A tear to my eye. Gay people, it's over. It's over for gay people, dude. No more raping kids. Sorry. They're all gonna die before 30. The drugs are wearing off. They're gonna have to have sex with women. The original and true Patriot Saint? More like Patriot Saint. I just cough up and die. I think the biggest shift is that you can't morally blackmail people anymore. It doesn't fucking work. Like, people will literally be evil first before they accept that shit anymore. And I mean, if you go to Reddit, go to any left-wing space, moral blackmail or even moral reasoning doesn't work there, so, I mean, who fucking cares? And now you see, it's like every day is a new mask off, where you have people protesting and rioting on behalf of the bureaucracy of the United States, on behalf of child rapists in the UK, on behalf of, like, serial killers and gang members in Mexico. The leading cause of death in Mexico right now is cartels, and people are cheering them on to the detriment of millions of people in Latin America and in the United States. You have people cheering on the despotic government in Canada that is so unpopular their PM is having to step down. Like, no one could cover for him anymore. Yeah, El Salvador, because he basically went Hitler on him, on criminals, and he came up with super jail. Actually, genius. Yeah, and now you have libertarians and like people who claim to be America Firsters who are malding because something's happening. They're like, nothing's ever happening. Don't look, nothing's ever happening. You have Nick Fuentes fans who are malding because that fucking insufferable little faggot. I think that someone should just gun him down. I will say, there are a lot of people on the right, especially libertarians weren't so freaking gay. I don't disagree with libertarian ideas in the general scope, but they are very gay. They are very gay, and they are losing. Because now you have Donald Trump come in. I argued with someone about this. You have Milei, right, who's considered libertarian or an ANCAP or whatever, right? You have Milei come in, he's considered ANCAP, libertarian, whatever. But I had some guy who claims to be libertarian say Donald Trump is moderate conservative. And I argued with him and tried to get an answer out of him for days. What is the line between Donald Trump and Milei that separates them? At what point does Donald Trump become libertarian whenever he's slashing government like he is, in a similar manner to Milei? Like, how much more does he need to do to become libertarian? Or at least to be a more extreme conservative. They're useless and lame as fuck pussies, but I agree with the ideas. Yeah. Well, the thing about Nick Fuentes is, he's lame. And he's annoying. But okay, whatever. There are a lot of lame and annoying people on the right who have decent ideas. Not that I'm saying anything about his ideas, but first of all, Nick Fuentes is gay. Nick Fuentes is gay. And he's a federal agent, but he's also gay. Okay? Why would you listen to a gay guy? And he's very gay. He's not like, I fuck men. He's not like a 6'5" hairy dude who fucks other 6'5" hairy dudes, which is almost a straight level of gay, right? Like a masculine level of gay that's like, he's like top tier gay, right? He's like the kind of gay that you're afraid, if you found him in an alleyway, you're scared of him. And he's not the kind of gay that, like, if he was a school teacher, you're afraid of, right? Nick Fuentes is he wears cat ears and a chastity cage. Kind of gay. And I'm not going to celebrate the person trying to kill him, because the person that tried to kill him is also really gay and annoying. It's like a gay race to the bottom. But I think that Nick Fuentes should be subjected to a, bare knuckle boxing match. Anyways, on the subject, this is something I thought about, like, the thing is also, Groypers, I think 90% of them are fake, as in they are literally bots. They're literally there to fake, like, an extremist group. I don't think they're real. Like, you look at them, they all put, like, all of their avatars have, like, MAGA hats, they say insane shit, but then Nick Fuentes is like, "Grr, I hate Donald Trump so much, grr," he says, and he also works for the federal government. Then they have, like, insane names. They're not funny, because they're gay. But this is like, the Groypers, they will sweep for a specific person. Right? Like, they did it for Richard Spencer. He turned out to be a Fed. They did it for Ali Alexander. Turns out he's a pedophile. They do it for Nick Fuentes. He's obviously a Fed. What their whole thing is, they talk about being America first and all this. But it's not America first. Their whole thing is hero worshipping one dude. I think some people on the right enjoy being victims of different liberals. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. I think they're... I think it's like proof of horseshoe theory in that a lot of them are literally liberals in mindset. Like the Groypers especially are liberals in mindset. They just decide to be contrarian and target a different group. That being the Jews. And you can tell this because you listen to them talk for like 5 seconds, and they are literally socialists who think you can have all these gay socialist programs so long as we got rid of the Jews first. Also, most of them are black and gay. I'm not joking. Like, they went to a rage whenever the wife Wojak meme started, where it was literally just joking about, like, silly stuff your wife would say. Furious. They were furious at this concept of, like, a woman that wasn't a stupid whore. It's a boogeyman. They're all paid to do shit like... Yeah. But they're not real. I don't believe it. Everyone they back ends up being a federal agent. And they're too open. They're too obvious, you know? Especially European right-wingers. Well... European right-wingers are like gay because they're European and they like man ass. I don't abide by anyone with like an anti-American sentiment because it's loser talk. Because it's never, they never talk about we need to stop being dependent on America. It's we need to get revenge for America giving us basic industry. The jet engine. We need to be mad that America gave us the light bulb. It's all loser shit. It's basically a black mindset that Europeans adopt because they're basically the same thing. Germans never could have won World War II because they're German and stupid. Redundancy alert. The only thing they're good at is logistics, and they're fucking retarded in other ways. Older. It's crazy watching like a lot of far right wing groups, air quotes, in Europe and stuff, and it's like, wow, what kind of level of delusion do you have to be on to think anyone would buy this?
Over here. Keep going.
He was mad because he hates America and Donald Trump is gonna mog Macedonia. Watch. More like Macedonia, am I right? Macedonia got mogged by Greeks. Imagine actually considering yourself a country after that. I would pack it up. I'd be like, alright, we're gonna get annexed by like the next person who asks. It wasn't the Turks that did it. I hate this top Nia because it's slag. But the funny thing, put up and guess you're black. Look at how mad people are at the idea of the U.S. The U.S. Doing well for itself. They're like, we're not, no one's after the U.S. We're not trying to be evil and be anti-American. And then, Donald Trump's like, we're gonna save the white man is back. And people are like, no, no. Salsa verde. Yeah, I remember there were videos of people in Africa being like, "Thank you, please stop sending USAID money. It never reaches us. Please stop sending USAID money. I can't sell my shoes." I can't sell my stuff because I get premium American goods for free down the street, and no one will buy my shit. I'm getting frozen on the market. It's like, whoa. People knew this was happening for, like... I remember hearing about this 20 years ago. That we were destroying, shit. Like, local economies and stuff all over the world by doing this. And this was, like, accepted, like, universally, right? Now it's being denied. Like, it was accepted as, like, a universal bad, and just no one ever did anything about it. Wanted unions to be with the government? Yeah, in the U.S., there are labor unions for government workers. Which, this is something I was going to talk about, but I dropped it for a second. I think... dude, there's videos of, like, these laid-off losers, these federal employees, singing, like, fucking slave songs and shit, and hymns, outside the places they got fired from and shit. Fucking seriously? They're singing hymns and shit outside where they got fired. And I'm thinking about it. My sister was saying, I don't think they should be forced to return to work. I think they should be kept off the roads. Because she's a moron, right? I'm going to say it. She's a moron. And I said, no. They should be forced to drive back to work because I think they should be humiliated. And they should be chained to their desk and shouldn't be allowed to leave. And I'm going to go further. I think... So when you get your social security number, like, issued... You should have a government worker assigned to you, and you can tune into a live stream of them at their desk, slaving away, right? I think it should be a mandatory 12-hour workday with no breaks, right? I think you should be able to you should be able to watch a live stream of government workers, and I believe you should be able to pay money to, like, have something happen to them, right? Like, you could pay money... And a guy comes in and pours mustard, like shoots, like just blasts mustard all over the papers that he's working on. He has to start over. Or like throws sand in his coffee. 500 bits, dump slime on him. It's like fucking fish tank. A guy in a suit, a guy in a fucking mask. You catch your workers slacking off, you get a tax deduction. So true. Just have like a horrible paranoid third world level low trust society within that office. I think it should be like a nightmare to work for the government. I do. I think it should be a level of torture. I think it should be bare minimum. Hold on. I think this should be happening in the office every day. I think we need fucking Frank Hassel I think we need Frank Castle in every government building.
John, not be.
What is this?
Oh shit! I reckon that didn't work that good.
I think we need like a 600-pound black man doing this to their desk.
That's off a bear. Right there. Now that's a quality bed. Oh.
Like you just get it, you can pay $50. A big black guy comes in and just smashes their desk. You can blast like vomit sounds. Just put the fish tank crew in charge of the government like torture initiative. They're trying to work. Imagine you're trying to fill out like W-2 forms or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
You get like a crew of guys, like white dudes from the suburbs come in and they start rapping.
Do it loud. Do it loud. What's up, Nifty? Nifty. What's up? Get it right. Do it loud, Nifty. We're about to go. We ain't running, my nigga Nifty, my nigga Nifty, my nigga Nifty, my nigga Nifty.
What's this shit all the time? All hours of the day, this. Or like you have some guy come in and you have some guy come in and watch Minecraft manhunt videos at like 5,000% volume. Like just all the time. That's what I want. That's what I want from government employees. I want it to be horrible. Like every day is a new challenge. I want it to be like Squid Games with actual deaths. That's what I want from. I want Donald Trump to do that. Donald Trump, please start killing people. They're reading me an elaborate fan fiction for like a Donald Trump that's way fucking cooler than he really is. I'll be honest. They're like he's gonna be chained. Every oven in Donald Trump's America will come with a free pair of shackles, and it's like, dude. You get like a personalized rap song. Fucking see, because all these stupid guys. Oh man. You have a rabbi blessing the oven. Like that's what I want. I want it to be utterly unfucking bearable to be a government employee. I want it to be like the most hazardous job in America. Like let's start there. Let's start there. Reminds me of some socialists convincing me there's no such thing as unskilled labor and everyone owns their own labor. Alright, so watch this. I will exert labor on this desk. Was that unskilled? I own that. Yeah, don't listen to these freaks. You should kill him. Just because you own labor doesn't mean you own property, you fucking retard. I walk in and I jerk off on your fucking face. Does that mean I own you now? I worked my dick. I worked my dick pretty hard. Turning Gaza to Zaza. You see all these these socials getting they talked about like you can't own this, you can't own that. They'll change their tune really fucking fast when it comes to like Palestine. I wonder who owns this. Starship Troopers disproves the theory of unskilled labor pretty easily. Take the same ingredients, give it to a retarded chef, like an actual skilled chef. You own your labor. To even get to your desk, you need to pass spikes, spinning saw blades, and a pendulum. Exactly, dude. And a man fucking your wife, dude. And you have to clap. It's just loser mindset. They want to be paid more for being a complete fucking piece of shit who can't do anything other than put fries in a bag, and they can't even do that right. They're ugly. If you're ugly, you're never gonna get a job like anywhere that's worthwhile. You're never gonna get a call back, and you're fat. The biggest land seizures have always come from socialist and communist governments. Every time.
Nice shot.
Tina, stop it. I miss Roland more than anyone, but you can't just deny.
This entire DLC is just like a D&D turned struggle session by Tina.
Release me.
What was that one story? A Venezuelan woman, like had she had her boyfriend beheaded, dude, because he didn't give a big enough tip for the DoorDash order. Yeah, I'm gonna call a cancel an appointment. I have with a doctor because he's in India tomorrow. I've been seeing him, and so I used to pay like $100 every 6 months to deal with my thyroid issue, and it was to get it under control. It's under control, and now I'm paying like $200 to walk in the door because he moved offices for the same fucking service, and then I'm paying for like a $500 blood test now every 6 weeks, and it's like, all right, you're Indian. I'm sorry that Vivek lost, but I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm gonna call and cancel and get a white doctor instead.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have mentioned I kind of only trapped you in my dungeon so that you do exactly what you just did, so have fun getting killed by my freak-ass daughter, I guess.
Ew, evil spiders.
That'll teach you to mess with knights.
Dude, the people who talk about like tipping culture is awful, it should be illegal. It's like, just don't tip. Just don't do it. But the poor workers, and it's like, why is that your fucking problem? Who cares? Fuck those workers, dude. But we're in this ticket, dude. I remember some ape telling me, like, what was it? What was it? How was it phrased? It's like, there was something to do with workers in the healthcare system and how they can't leave because the patients need help, right? So they can't, like, I don't know, go on strike or whatever. It's like, why don't they go on strike? Why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? And my response was like, well, because there's patients there that actually need help. Like, you have, like, in-house patients that need to be taken care of constantly, right? And his response was, well, it sounds like they're hostaging them. It's like, who's gonna fucking take care of them if not you? Like, what? Maybe he was European and thought, like, people magically regenerate. Which, I mean, Americans do heal normally, right? Because we have so much corn syrup in our blood. But, normal people don't regenerate. They need, like, doctors and stuff to take care of them. So if every nurse and doctor got up and left, they die. Like, if all the nurses are on strike, then who's gonna take care of the fucking god? Like, am I retarded? What? Oh, like, what? Are you stupid? She just zapped me with the big bug zapper. Something needs to be done about all these people trying to take our corn syrup, man.
You know what? Fine. Just come on up. For real this time. I'm unlocking the elevator.
Did we really have to kill the sorcerer's daughter like that? She wasn't as bad as you seem to think she was.
What? Nah, man. The sorcerer's daughter's the worst. If it weren't for her dumb butt, everything would have been fine and nobody would have died.
I'm waiting.
Europeans will make fun of Americans for getting poisoned with corn syrup, but then whenever you make fun of them willingly letting in 1 million child rapists, they're like, "Oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't make fun of us for turning our entire continent into a bunch of child molesters." Like, dude, you guys, you guys covered for fucking Jimmy Savile and never did anything about it. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. No way. Flat off TMP. We're nonsense all over the damn place. Well, there's people like, ah, girl, we need to make tipping illegal. It's like, why, dude, what's wrong? Just don't tip. Just don't tip. Are you that much of a pussy? It's people who are like, it's people who are like so fucked. It's people who are so fucked that they need the government to come in and save them from the social interaction, the awkwardness of not tipping. I think tipping is wrong, but social convention will stop me from doing what I think is right. No, you're a greedy little piggy
I told you, girl. No rules.
who wants to keep his money, and you're trying to make it a moral issue. I hate this fucking place. I hate this place. And the thing is, if you want to say, I don't want to pay more money than it costs, then do that. Servers, listen. Servers, a lot of them fucking suck. I remember listening to a story of some dudes. They left like a small tip. The fucking manager called them because they knew him. Called them and screamed at them to come back and tip more. Do not ever feel bad about not tipping these people. Don't. No, I'm not kidding. And these losers came back and actually tipped more. I would have been like, no fucking way, I'm gonna come back there. I would have been like, I'm gonna come back there and kill you. I'm not joking, that's real. The person who told me this was like proud about it. Because she was the beneficiary. She was the server who benefited from it.
I got bored. I'm not gonna lie. I ordered my menu.
Yeah, it's something that's optional should be made illegal. Sorry, because I have like no social skills and I'm afraid and want to lie about wanting to keep my money because I'm a greedy little pig. I think that your ability to leave a tip for good service should be illegal. And the funny thing is, they don't have that similar energy. These people also don't have a similar energy when it comes to companies hiring illegal immigrants. They're like, well, if you can't afford to pay your employees enough, and you need to rely on people tipping, then your whole business should just not exist. But they don't have that same energy when it comes to having to hire illegals. Whenever they're like, oh, I have to hire illegals, they're like, oh, that's so valid. That's so heckin' valid. What about all these farmers who have to, what about all these farmers? They won't pick my cotton. All these illegals won't be here to pick my cotton. I don't tip for shit, dude. I don't tip for shit. The crops. Man, the crops. If you told me I have to pay like 3 times as much for apples, but all the brown people in the United States are rounded up and set on fire, I would literally fucking do that. Get them out. Get them out. Send them to Mexico, where they can be with their... They act like sending them back to their home country is a death sentence. Could you imagine if you had a situation, 10,000 Americans abroad, and the country decided to round them up and send them home, and they were like, no, I'll die! I'll die if you do this! Yeah, dude. There's an article about, like, who was it? Was it Chuck Schumer talking about how avocados were gonna be expensive or something? It's like, what the fuck? Avocados, they're too expensive! Who eats avocados? I'm pretty sure they all grow in fucking Florida. And for some reason, California? You hire Americans to pick them, idiot.
So, you made it at last. Well, you're a bit too late to save your precious little queen, but hey, at least you get to die in unimaginable freaking pain.
Here it is.
You wrote your... Was it your master's thesis that you wrote on the history of the USSR? What was your master's thesis? Fuck. If there are less avocados, it will be charged more. You will pay more for avocados if there are more. If there are less avocados in supply, you will pay more per avocado. But they're basically calling Hispanics a bunch of berry pickers. It's powerful. What they're saying is that they are trying to lie and say that there are a whole bunch of, like, crops that won't get picked because all the illegals are picking the crops. We need slavery, because if we don't have slavery, who's gonna pick the crops? Who's gonna clean the toilets? Exactly. Who's gonna pick the cotton? They made Flint's a lot better. It's like incredible, and the thing is, it's incredibly like. Do they not know how racist this sounds? I think they are just racist because they think they're all just a bunch of like retarded brown people who can't live in their own country because brown people countries are shitholes, is what they think. I mean, if you're just gonna say it. Anyways, Cap, you wrote your master's thesis on the USSR, right? Why do you think the Russia-Ukraine war started? One's blue, one's red. So true. He figured it out. My fucking god. It kept it for that long. What do you think was the reason behind the territorial claims? Oh well, at least it keeps the stage. Alright, well, this plays. I'll be right back.
You did it. We've won.
And Roland showed up, and he was really happy, and everyone lived forever, and it was great. The end.
Enough! You can't just deny what Jack did to Roland.
Can't hear you.
She's right, Tina.
So do you want to do some side quests, or?
You need to accept it. Roland is dead.
I know! I know! But it's my story! And...
You know what? It's okay. He doesn't have to go.
Not if you don't want him to.
Yeah, keep going. I actually want to know how the story ends.
Thank you. As the sorcerer's fatal spell hurtled toward the oblivious knight, it was clear that only a miracle would save him. But luckily for the knight, a miracle is exactly what he got.
Hell yeah!
We're back.
So what did you guys think of that fight? I'm looking for some feedback.
Historical land, is it true?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Mordecai?
It wasn't bad, I guess.
Is it 5 more resources?
Don't forget, though, the queen is still trapped in her cell.
Do you think historical land? Do you think he meant like historical as in USSR borders, or do you think he was alluding to Russian Empire?
For who else could possibly bring
Not that
light
it makes
back to
much
the world?
difference.
Who else? But the
Or
most
were those
faithful,
locations never
most
part of?
relentless, and most
No,
graceful
wasn't
queen
all
in
of Ukraine
history?
part of the USSR?
But Stallion!
I'm starting to. I'm starting to fade. God, streaming is the hardest job in the world.
Don't know why I'm surprised.
She is beautiful.
With the queen safe, she can finally cast her magic spell and bring light back to
Well,
the world.
I mean,
She's
he
gonna
told.
use the Meridian to charge her
They
spell.
said that they wanted to. Their main goal was denazification of Ukraine, and it's like that's bullshit. Everything they're gonna tell the media is like a fucking lie. So of course, but oh fucking Leech. Leech doesn't even do anything, even in this mod.
With a clap of her beautiful hooves and a whip of her fine-ass hair, Queen Butt Stallion brought light back to the kingdom once and for all. The end. So, what did you guys think?
That was really good, Tina.
Hell yeah.
That was honestly pretty fun.
Hey guys, that spy just coughed up the access codes to the Hyperion moon base. Anybody feel like blowing up a space station?
Hell yes, I do!
And so the Vault Hunters and their
Really lame they never followed up on
heading
this.
back into the wasteland. Back once again into the world of blood and insanity they'd taken an all too brief vacation from.
Do you think the ultimate goal was annexing the entirety of Ukraine?
They'd think of their fallen friends. Of the
Like if not in
adventures
this war, then
and imagining.
the next.
And they'd
Quit
remember
rubbing on my
that
bed,
no matter
Maggie.
how bad things got, they were never truly alone so long as they had each other.
I love you guys.
And then Claptrap said something stupid and ruined everything.
I think you know what'd be really funny? Like would be absolutely fucking hilarious. The US forces Russia into NATO and then withdraws from NATO. That would be fucking Kino.
Great job. You defeated the sorcerer and brought light back to the world. Sounds like you deserve a rest. Don't worry about the queen. I'll lead her back to town.
I got a problem. I'm supposed to be guarding this here town, but I ain't got any armor. Could you head to the forest and find me something that'll protect all this beautiful girth?
What? I think you wanted the border and the resources. Because Ukrainians are annoying. And they kept firing bombs into Russia.
I got a quest!
Give it here, babe. This ain't gonna protect me for balls, but feel pretty hot right now, ain't gonna lie. Could really use a sweater.
Wanna help me out?
But Stallion wants you to pet her.
How are we supposed to pet her?
Slap her on the badonkadonk. Duh.
I pet the pretty pony.
Roll to see if she loves it. She loves it.
You are the prettiest pony.
Uh-oh. It looks like Butt Stallion is hungry.
What should we feed her?
She's a glamorous queen made of diamonds, Lily of the Valley. You feed her the finer things in life, like iridium. Butt Stallion leaves you a present. It smells of rainbows and summer days.
Ew.
So if we just keep feeding her valuables, she'll poop out loot? That's what you're saying?
Hi, so this.
You're a weird kid.
Hey, Mordecai. Hey. Love you.
Don't be weird.
Should we see if I can handle the dragons?
Get bumped! Rainbows!
badass guitar solo here, but I don't want to break your concentration, so I'll just do it real quiet. Oh, snap! There she is! Wait! I forgot I was supposed to whisper! Fight that!
Yeah, I don't got this.
Resurrection.
Ugh. Okay, I'm done. I'm fading. My ear is filling back up with fluid. My head hurts. I'm gonna call the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, I'll have another one tomorrow. I don't know when I'll go back on my normal schedule. Nice talk. Well, thanks for showing up for this shitty stream anyways. I'm gonna call my doctor tomorrow, see if I can get some crazy methamphetamine. So we'll have a roid. I'll just get high on meth. Anyways, no idea when we'll go back on our regular schedule. And what I mean by that is I no idea when I'll be fully at 100%. I don't want to commit to anything right now because I keep having like random spikes and fevers and all that shit. So I'm just gonna try and hunker down and work on videos in the meantime and get a short stream in every now and then. If I'm feeling on the up, then I can put in some time on like Yakuza or something like that. Maybe. But we should have those models from Omegon coming in soon. I have the secret model that I showed Angaz I'm working on. That's going to be part of a video coming up. And then I've got like 10 fucking videos I'm working on. I've got to get working on Dark Tide as well. And the update video, the script's almost done for that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you when I see you, hopefully tomorrow. Till then, take care.